Right, students, good morning. Online students, am I audible to you? So let us start the discussion now. So students in the online, am I audible to everybody? Now, so we'll move to the further discussion. So today we'll talk about a very small concept. Generators. Generators in Python. So very easy, not a difficult. Look at that carefully here. So followed by interrelated topic. One more is called iterators in Python. Iterators. These are very small concept. So it will take 1 hour to complete both of them. Iterators in Python. Now, what is the use of these generators? Take an example. Try to understand the programming here. Suppose I'm having R is equal to a range of 1 comma some value like this. 1 comma the value like this. So the R object is designed. The R object is designed with a range of what? This value, such a smaller value to such a bigger value. So in the main memory of the computer, R is designed with what? This type of values. That means in the main memory, R is holding an object with so many number of values, right? Suppose if I am taking a very big value, which is going to contain all the values in R, is it taking more amount of memory space or not? Yes. So is there any concept? And all the values are dumped into R only. All the values are dumped into R only. That means all Python traditional objects are containing so many large volume of data holding in that object, and it is ready to give all the values at once. I mean, if you take a general awareness, there is a shop which is containing so many goods, and you are buying some 1 to 1,000 chocolates you are buying. 1 to 1,000 chocolates you are buying, and it is a range of values. And out of these 1,000 values, you are using only 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And the rest of them you are buying and keeping in your home. Because of that, what is the problem you are getting? First thing, you need only 5, but you are expecting that there is a need of what? 1,000. Is it not a waste of memory space by holding these values? Number 1. Number 2 is what? Unnecessarily expensive. It is going to be spending unnecessarily on unrequired things. So let it be in the shop only. You buy whenever you want. You buy whenever you want. That is on demand you get the value. On demand you get the value. On demand you get the value. Are you able to get my point? On demand you get the value. Don't take all of them at once and don't preserve it in the main memory of the computer. So is there any concept in Python to generate your own values on demand, not buying all at once, only on demand I want to get it? Such a type of concept is called here generator we can call. So let me write one small code, main program. Especially I am telling this concept for one keyword I want to tell you. So R is equal to a range of 10, 20. How many values it can hold? 10 to 21. 10 to 21 minus 1. 10 to 21 minus 1. So it is going to give you 10, 20, 30, 10, 11, 12, 13, up to 20 it will give you. That means all the values are there in R itself. So instead of that, instead of dumping all the values at once here, Is there any concept in Python which will supply the value only when you ask? I want the values between 10 to 21 only, but I don't want all the values to be dumped there. I want the value whenever I want, like buying a chocolate whenever you need. So that's why I'm taking my own function called what? A KVR range. It is one function. It will supply the value whenever you are in demand. So what is KVR range is called here? Is called what? Function call, right? Function call, for example. How do you design this function now? What is the specialty of this function? The specialty of this function is it will supply the value between 10 to 21 whenever you want. That's all. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. That is what is called more recommended. What is the normal range function is giving 1 to 21? It is supplying all the values at once. So giving the value whenever you want is better. Giving all the values at once is better. Giving the value whenever you want is better. So it always takes what? Less memory space. So coming to the point back, KVR range is called one function. Now I want to define. How do you define? How do you define a function which is giving you whenever you are in demand? I will define KVR range of what? Comma, what I will write it? Begin comma what? End. Begin comma end. I will write it here. Begin comma what you know? End I am writing. Begin value and then end value. So I am writing here. Begin value BV and EV I am writing. End value. Stop value, start value, end value. So it is called like a function. What I am doing now? I want to give the value whenever you are in demand. What is the value of BV? 10. What is the value of EV? 21. I want to give the value whenever you are in demand. How do you give it? While, tell me, BV less than EV. If I want to give 21 also, because you are all preparing your own customized code here. BV less than or equal to what? 21. What do you say? You give it the value called BV first. Which value you want? BV. How do you give the value BV? Earlier, to give the value back, we used to say what? Return BV. Any function contains, any subprogram contains a return, it is called a function. Now, today we are using the keyword called what you know? Yield keyword we are using. YIELD. Yield keyword we are using. What is the difference between return and yield? Return will supply the value all at once, and yield will supply the value whenever you call it. Whenever you call the function, that time the value will be yielded. Yielded means it is surrender the value. When you see the function, if it is containing the return statement, it is a normal function. If any function name is containing yield keyword, that function is simply called as what? Generator we can call. So generator is also one function, student. Generator is also one of the function. One of the function it is. Generator is also one of the function. One of the function. What it contains? It contains what keyword? It contains yield keyword. So yield keyword will be there. This is a very regularly asking question. What is the yield keyword? If any function contains yield keyword, that is known as what? Generator. If any function contains return statement, it is a normal function, right? What is the advantage of generator? Generator function gives the value when gives the value provided program whenever provided programmer calls the function. Programmer calls the generator. It won't supply all values at once. It won't supply all the values at once. Take an example of OTP generation. OTP generation you take it. How the OTP generation will come? On demand or automatically, you know? On demand. Capture code you take it, capture code. It will it come on demand or it is coming automatically? On demand it will come. So these are all the implementations done with what? Generators. So coming to the example, go to that example here. Yield BV, and next is what should I do? Increment the BV value or not? BV is equal to BV plus 1. You know, it is going to supposed to give 10, next 11, next 12, next 13, 14, and then 15. Like that, I want to go for what? 21. Since I wrote less than or equal to, if I am interested to take this value, it is written. That's all. So here, program for generating values when it is in demand. When it is in demand. So coming to the point back, now I am going to write it. What this R is? Print here. I'm writing student type of KVR range. The function name student is equal to type of what? KVR range. It is called what? Generator, containing a keyword called yield. That function, generator, is also one type of function. It will print what? Function. Now I'm giving here gen example 1.py. See this now. I'll write it. Go to the place. Here I will go 7 AM. I'll take it generators. So I'm taking generators. There I am trying to take gen example 1.py. Coming to this place. Here I am writing Python here 7 AM. Generator here. Try to run it. Now, what is an output is printed, students? What is the KVR range? Is a function object now. Is a function object. What is that R? I will show you. Generator is also one type of function. It is also one function now. So execute it. It is printed what? Function. What is this R? That is an important here. Print of type of R. Type of R is equal to type of what? You know, R. You see carefully. Now it is a generator. What is this? Generator. What is the generator? Compulsory question. A generator is a function which will give you the value when we are calling the generator. It will supply the value which is at present what value it can give. How do you get the values now? How do you get the values from generator? Generator is like a factory which will provide the value whenever it is in demand. If generator is a value which will supply the value when it is in demand. Come on now. How do you take up now? How do you take the value from R? R is ready to give the values from where? 10 to 21. Now you, from R, you call it. How do you call it? Print of in generator class. There is one function is there called what? Next. What is the function name? Next. Or we can say it in general. There is a general function is available. There is a general function is available like len function, like type function, like print function, like that. There is one function is available. What is that function name? Next of I will pass a generator. From the generator, indirectly, it is printing the first value in demand. What I am saying now, next of what? R. What is the generator name? What is the generator name? R. Whenever you call R, indirectly it is calling the function. It will supply the initial value, what it passes. What is the value printed here? What is the value printed? 10 is printed. What is printed here? 10. It won't print the next value. It won't print the next value. Even if you print that R, no? Print R, you see. Print of what? R. Print of R, content of R I am saying. For example, content of R I am saying is equal to comma R I am saying. It won't give you the value there. It won't give you the value. It is just giving memory address. It won't supply the value. Like a range you take it, it will show the values from which to where it is coming. It will supply the value when it is in demand. So next R. Where is that R is pointing when it is generated that value R is pointing to the next generated number. Because already you said BV returned. BV is equal to BV plus 1. What is the value of BV now? 11. 11. When you call next time, what is the value coming? 11 will come. 11 will come. Execute it, 11 will come. Suppose if I say only 10 to 15, 10 to 15. Now I am going to call 2 more times. If you are interested to get all of them one by one, you said like that. What are the values printed? 13 is printed. Next, what I want to print it? I say one more time. Next of what I am saying? Or I am saying. What is the value printed? 14. 14. Next I am taking one more. Next one more I am taking. How many values? 15 is going to come. That means values are over. If you ask next time, what it is going to give you? Line number 21 gives error. That error is stop iteration. Stop iteration. See students, got it? What is an exception? Got it? Stop iteration. After printing this data, you are trying to get the next iterated value which is not there. Because my loop is becoming fail or not. So no more value to yield it. That's why it gives you what? Gives you what? This gives what? Stop iteration. That gives the stop iteration. Are you following my point? Yes. So the same example, you try to go for it. How can I do it? If you want to print rather than writing multiple times the next iterator like that, is there any type of mechanism to print all at once? That I am going to write it. What is that? Come on, how do you write it? For, come on. I'll say here, or I will write it while true I am writing. Print off what I am doing in a simple way, easy way I will write it. Come on. Next of R. Next of R. I am writing next of what? R. Next of R, that's all. It is repeated number of times. All the values printed one by one. All the values are yielded. So here I am writing generator example 2.py. Gen example 2.py. So there I am going to write it. Go to the place. Here I am going to write it. I am writing. Go to the place. Let us save it. Easy. Nothing. Main important of this thing I want to bring to you is yield keyword is an important. You try to print it, students. Py. Generator example 2. It printed all the values but gives what? Stop iteration. How do you overcome that? I'll write what? Try. And I'll write here, except, what is this now? Stop iteration. Stop iteration. And say here what? Break. When stop iteration comes, you break it. Like EOF error in the beginning days, if you look at like that. So it is going to give you the value like this. I hope you are following about this type of mechanism called values like this. If you execute it, the values are supplied like this. Suppose if I want to get the values like a stepwise mechanism you want, step mechanism you want. This is by default what? What is the default step I used in this generator? 1. So if you want to go for, here I am writing 10 to 100, 10 to 100 of what I am writing 10. Step number 10. Step number here 10. So step number by default it is called what? Default step is 1. But here I am using step is called what? 10. I'll say what here? ST or step value or SV step value. I'll say after printing BV, what should I write? BV plus SV. First, what is the value printed? 10. 10 is yielded. BV plus what is the step value? 20. 20. Next value to be generated is 20 to be given. After 20, 30. Like that, each value will be coming like that. So while loop I am using. If you want, you can use while loop also, no problem. So how do I get it now? Generator example 3.py. Save this code. Now it is going to give you generator example 3.py. See this now. Py. Here generator example 3. I am getting this value. If you want to get the value only on demand, for example, I'll write only one demand. Print of what? Print of. Next of what? Next of what? Or I am writing. Here it will print the value called 10. From here it is going to print what value? 20 onwards it will print. Are you following? This is called OR. 20 will print. Here what values will print? 30, 40 like that it will print. You try to see that. See this value now. So it is going to give you the value. 10, 20 already printed. From here onwards these values are coming. Is it understandable? So it is going to supply the value only on demand. It's not only necessary to use all the times what while loop. You can use like this also. Let us follow me carefully. Now I'm going to write it. What is this now? Generator example 3. Generating the values when it is in demand. 3.py. I'll remove this now. Completely you remove. Here I am saying. So I am going to give generate message. Generate messages. Nothing is taken inside. I am saying what yield. Y-I-E-L-D. Spelling mistake you take, students. Yield. What is this now? Python. Next is called what Y-I-E-L-D. Y-I-E-L-D. Yield. And next is called what Django. Django I am going to start. Next I am going to write it. Y-E-I-L-D is called a data science. And next I am going to write it. Y-I-E-L-D. Data structures. Like this I am having some example. These are the yielding things. So I can use more than one yield also in the function. So how do you come to the main program? You call it. Here how do you call it? There is no return statement here. How do you do it? R is equal to, or some G is equal to, what is the function name? Generate messages. I can write generate messages. Now print this G. Type of G is equal to, already told you, once again I am printing type of G. So 3.py, 4.py, generator example 4.py, done. Out of that, py, generator example 4, it is containing yield keyword, automatically returns what? Yes. Suppose if I write it for example, if I write return. If I write return like this, if I write return, return. First of all, valid or invalid, that you keep it aside. What it is going to contain? str. Which value will be written here, student? In other languages, it is an error. In Python, it is a valid. What is the value of G? Value of G is equal to what? G. What is the value printed? Python or data structure or Django or data science or all are? All are. So practice chestara meeru. Py. See that. Python. What is the meaning of it? Once it is returned, it will come to this place and it will not go back once again here. Practice chestaranu. Once you use, of course, you did not get this situation in our class. Using multiple return statement. Return means what? Once you come back to this function, it is not going back. Why it is not going back? There is no another function call now. So we should not use. If I say return, the first return only will be returned. It won't go to the next returns. Are you following? If I say return of Python, Django, data science, data structure, everything, the left side thing will become which type? Suppose if I say this value general, I'll go for next. Completely you are not in order. You are not in proper test. So I'm writing, I'm saying here, Django. So I'm writing like data science. Possible, first of all, this is possible or not possible? Possible. What is the type of or what is the type of G? Generated messages is getting this many strings. What is the type of G? At least online students, right? Ashwin Patil, very perfect. And he is also having question mark we kept. Tuple. Where I said this now, I'll show you that. If you don't read, nothing will come, students. Even NASCAM, if you want to prepare, you need to have this type of complete notes you need to read. And this type of things are very important. Go to that under functions. In your place, functions. Under functions, approach number 4.py. Approach number 4.py. చదువుకోండి సరే నేను ఫైల్ కూడా ఓపెన్ చేస్తాను. I opened the file. Return ABC. Return statement can return one value or more number of values. KVR, function call with multi-line assignment. X can hold in single variable. Function call with a single line assignment. Here X is of type tuple. How do you printed that? This data we printed like this. Already completed this part. This was completed already in the class. So it was completed on 16/2/2023, 8:51 AM it was completed. చదువుకోకపోతే ఏం రాదు ఎవరికి, నాకు రాదు, మీకు రాదు, ఎవరికి రాదు. If you read well, you will get it. Otherwise, nothing will come. Only age will increase. Because of age increasing, what is required? You need to get some assets also now. Good assets required, good earning assets required. So how do you do that? You can't do business. You have to do only studies you started doing. So you need to get the job by studies only. So what is this G now? Tuple type. It is the tuple type of this. I will print this G and it is tuple printed. And see this now. Execute. Test example 4.py. Realize, students. So how many times you started forgetting? So here I will go for what, save in this. Try to save it. It's not a generator related. Got a doubt about you. That's why I asked. I find out that you don't know that. So what is the type? Tuple type. All the values are available like this. Now, my interest is here what, not to write what? Not to write written statement. I will write what? Yield. So the type of G is called what? What is the G? It is going to be generator here. Generator here. Generator will not supply all the values at once like tuple. You see, it is supplied all the values at once. But here it won't supply. You print the content of what? Content of G is equal to, comma what? G you write it. It will not give you the total data. It giving only the address of the data where it is ready to generate. So I want to print its content. How do you print its content? Print of. I already told you, students. Next of G, it will print what? First value will be yielded. First value will be yielded. Whenever you want, it is in demand. It will supply. Next time I will get it. Next time I will get it. It will give you the next value. It can't provide all the values at once. You can't do indexing and slicing on this. Indexing and slicing, if you want conventional objects, you go. Right? Next, after that, if you want the same thing like this, you can go for this. Right? You see that 4 values will be coming. If you write again here, you will get what? Already told you, students. Which are stop iteration will come. So to avoid that problem, what I did? While loop I used it. While loop I carry forwarded. So this also you can get it by using while loop. You can write it. Here I am writing Python. So there I am going to write it. This type of things I am getting. Here I am writing, saying like this. Print off, I am saying while of true. Next of this, get it this value. So I am writing 5.py. and that is done. So here, out of that, same to same, 5.py, it will supply the value. R is not defined up. It's a G. So you write G here. So you write G here. It is going to give you the value. Generator object data, we are getting it. By using which type of object? Which type of function here? Next function we are using it. So go to the topic now. So what the generator function is doing? I just want to show you some documentation here. So go to the generator here. So there it is. So coming to the point back, I'll take it. Generator here. In this place. I hope that it is in this place. Somewhere else. So there is a generator. You just try to observe it. Try to see the documentation here. What is this? Try to read out. Generator is one of the function. Generator function always contains yield keyword. If the function contains a return statement, then it is called a normal function. Here, return statement of the function can return more number of values if required. Like tuple you have seen, right? Return Python, return etc. Like that, it is returning all at once. If required, it returns all the values. If the function contains yield keyword, then it is called a generator. Here, yield keyword returns the value only on demand and it reduces the memory space. Next, the syntax is what? DEF, same function name, start to stop to step, and some block of statements. And what is that? Yield value. Yield keyword is used for giving the value back to the function call from function definition and continues the function execution until the condition becomes false. Okay. If yield Python, yield data, Django, yield data science and etc., it will yield the value only 4 times. It won't yield the value 5th time because it gives you 5th time what? No more yielding value is required. That is giving you what? Stop iteration. The advantage of generators over the function concept is that it saves a lot of memory space in the case of what? Large samplings of data. For small samplings, okay. For large samplings of data, you supply the value when it is in demand. So, in other words, functions gives all the result at once and it takes more memory space, whereas generator gives one value at a time when the programmer requested, and it takes what? Minimized memory space. So take a tuple with 4 courses, Python, Django, data science, data structure, take this many values. What will happen? If we measure the memory space, it takes more. If I take only Python, it will take what? Only on demand, definitely it will take what? Less memory space. So if you go for large samplings of data, only on demand, if we go for it, go for what? Generator. If you want all the values at once, go for the normal function itself. Understand? So this is designed something like what you know, like range functions, like a range functions, all supplying the values like. Now coming to the, you understand about the generator meaning itself. Now the generator concept is available at this stage. So this I'll keep it with you. This I'll try to save it with you. So 9 AM, it is available here 7 AM. So here I'll keep it and I'll post this thing. Fine. So there I will save it. So generator importance you understood. Now I'm going for, take an example in this program only. This is having some list of values are available. I'm having some requirement like this. Suppose by knowing or not knowing, they created a list object. List object is there. It is having 10. Next is called a row sum. Next is called something like 34.56 and some true, comma some 2 plus 3j. Next is something like Python I am writing. This is my data which is available. What is LST? It is one traditional Python object. There also, if I print LST, how many values it will print? How many values it will print? All values it will print it. But I want what? Only on demand I want. What is this LST object here? Here, LST is one of the iterable object, right or not? Iterable object. When I print LST, it will supply all the values. It will supply all the values. So, iterator example1.py. Iterator example1.py. Careful students. Now I am going to take up iterator. So I'm taking here iterators. There you try to save it. Iterator example1.py. You just printed this. You just print this. Py. Here you come out of that. Iterators here. You try to print it. What is the answer is coming? The values are coming all at once. All the values are dumped at all. Dumped here. But my request is, okay, somebody by knowing or not knowing, they designed the list like this. Don't use list from here onwards. Don't print all at once. You may ask, sir, I will print this value by index. Already what is there? Already memory space was occupied now. Total values are there in my memory only. You purchased hundreds of chocolates. It is there in the home only. Taking one or two, what is that? It is already expensive. It is already happened. But from shop only, I don't want to take all at once. I want to take only on demand. There are two ways are there. One is to take on demand is called generator. That will applicable in the case of what? Ranges of values, forward direction, backward direction with a step value, all those things. We will use what? Generator. But when you come to iterable object like lists, like tuples, like sets and all those things, like dictionaries, you take it. That time I'll go for what? Tell me, will you apply on this object? Will you apply generator? I am asking a question. Because you will get a doubt, what is the difference between generator and iterator? On this, will you apply a generator or not? That I am asking a question. Quickly. Range of 10, 20. Will you apply a generator? Yes. Now for the list, I want to apply the generator on that. Will you able to apply or not? We cannot, 100% we cannot apply. Not possible also. Because I am organizing lot of values in this place. There 10 to 20 is what similar type of values are there. There I am able to give. Even though list contains similar type of values, you cannot do that. Then how do you do this? How can I get the value only on demand? What object is available with me? Iterable object. I want to develop a concept for iterable object in such a way that it will provide only the value on demand. For that, there is one function is there in Python. Now I am writing convert what object? Now I am writing convert which object? Iterable object. Convert iterable object into iterator object by using function name called iter of ITER. Find ITER is that is different. That is regular expressions. This is called what? ITER. What is the function name? ITER. What is the syntax here? In the program only I am writing. What is that? Iterable object. Iterable object is equal to ITER of what? Come on. Iterable object. Iterator object. Instead of that, iterator object. OBJ is equal to iter of iterable object. Important. Iter function is used for converting iterable object into iterator object. What is the difference between iterable object and iterator object? Iterable object supplies all the values at once. Iterator object will supply the value only on demand. Generator I am taking for generating homogeneous values. Even different values also you can generate. But list kind of value, you cannot do that. Range you can do. Are you following me? So, but list kind of iterable object cannot be converted into generator object. How can I do that? By using which function? Iterator. Okay, apply. Apply now. How do you apply now? Iterator. Which iterator? List iterator. List ITR is equal to iter of what? LST. LST. What is the use of iter function? Rather than dumping the total object in main memory, I will take what? Only one value on demand. You may ask a question, sir, this also there in your memory only, this also there in your memory only, this also there in your memory only. How can you save this? I'm not talking about the single machine. If you go to data science level, there is a cloud communication will be there. Cloud. There is a cloud. If you go for cyber security, AWS kind of certain things, there is a cloud data will be there. That means in the cloud, what is available? List is available. List data is available. When I am reading the cloud data into my machine, I want to get the complete list data. What I will do? Iterator object is equal to iter of what? List I will say. Am I getting complete data or only value on demand? Value on demand. It is just like a shop. Cloud is just like a shop. I am buying whatever I want. I am just creating one iterator. From this iter object, I will get the value whatever I want. Getting my point? So, iter of converting the list object into list iterator object. Print it now. Print of type of what is it? List ITER is equal to type of what? List ITER. It is going to be like this. Tell me, students, execute now. Iterator example 1.py. Save this code and try to understand. See what it is printed. You see, it is a list. It is going to print what? List iterator is going to print. Student, list iterator. What are you getting now? Come on, start. List iterator. What is the difference? Compulsory question. What is the difference between that? List will give you all the values at once, and list iterator will give you the value only on demand. Like that you can expect. Come on, cheppandi ippudu. Tuple. What is next? Tuple iterator. Set iterator. I'll show you that. Let us follow this. Execute. Here. Done. What object it is printed? What object it is printed? List iterator is printed. Okay. Take care. How do you print the data? Print of. Come on. Print of same. Next of. What is this? List iter. List iter. See the data now. Execute it. What is printed? 10. Next you write it. Another style you write it. What it prints? It prints row sum. Next you print what? Another iter. It will print what? 34.56. You write next. What it will print? 34.56. You write next. What it will print? It will print 2 plus 3j. Are you following me? It will print 2 plus 3j. Next, anything is there? Next, Python is also there. One more you write it. One more you write it. What it will print? Python. You write once again. It will give you stop iteration. Stop iteration is printed. Getting my point? So, generates what? Generates an exception. What exception that is? Stops iteration. Stop. Same as previous. Stops iteration. How do you do this, student? If you want to get the value only on demand, as usual, like previous, you can do it. How do you do it now? While, what is this now? True. I do this one. Next, the rest of them I will remove. What I will do now? Try. I say this now. Except. What is this now? stops iteration. Stop iteration. Stop iteration. I say what here? Break. Break it will be given. So stop iteration. So execute it now. Go to the place. Break. So I'll write it break here. Iterator example 2.py. Iterator example 2.py. See this now. Iterator example 2.py. All the values will be printed at once. So the values are printed like this. When it is raising an exception called stop iteration, it will be breaking here. Are you getting this point? So you go to the next point. Same thing. You try to go for the next mechanism. Try to observe students. I'll go to one more example. Like this, you take it. Here I am writing. Like this, I am writing. TPL is equal to TPL is equal to. Now I am writing something like this. What is the type of this now? TPL? Tuple type it is. Tuple type. Here, TPL is one of the iterable object. Iterable objects only can be converted into iterator object. Single valued cannot be converted into iterator object. There is no meaning also. It is impossible to convert it. Convert iterable object into which type? Iterator object by using iter. So you print it iter of TPL you say. TPL you say. This is called what now? TPL iterator. Some name you write it. Type of TPL iterator. TPL iterator. Now I am writing here TPL iterator. TPL iterator. What is this is going to comes to here? Tuple iterator will come. Tuple iterator. Try to run this now. T.py. So done. You execute it. Py. Tuple iterator. See students. Tuple iterator is coming. How do you get the data? Same kind of logic. Same kind of logic I will apply. Here also same logic. How do I get it? True of what here? TPL iterator. TPL iterator. Coming to the point back, here you are getting the tuple iterator. Like set iterator you want, just bracket I will change. Just a bracket I will change. Just a bracket. You see what is happening. Set iterator. Trojan set iterator. Are you following students? So you try to go back. Let it be. Take it as what you know. Tuple only. Now last and final point I will take it. Last and final point I will take it. And observe this area. Dictionary I will take it. Dict iterator. That to dict iterator or dict key iterator, what is coming, you observe it. 4.py. I say D is equal to, I say here D is equal to, now writing here 10 colon Python, 10 colon Python, 20 colon data science. So data science. Now I am going to take it 30 colon, something like ML. Next 40 colon, ML OPS. ML OPS is also new course coming, which is an extension to machine learning. ML Ops. So coming to that, it's not now. It came in 2008 only, and it is not in force because this AI is coming more and more in projects. So that also will come into picture. So there also coding will be done with Python only. So 10, 20, 30, 40 here. Here, what is this? D is an object of, D is one of the iterable object. More than one variable is there. It is a dictive. Convert the iterable object into iterator object by using iter. Here also, syntax. What I will do? D I will write it. What is this now? DITR I am saying. Print that now. Print. What is this now? Type of diter is equal to type of what? Diter I am writing. You try to execute this code, students. You try to execute this code. It is going to print what? Dict iterator. Don't think that dict iterator. Dict key iterator will come because keys are important here. So Coming to that, 4 up. So 4, what is coming? Dict key iterator. Dict key iterator. So for every iterable object, there is a iterator object is available. So how do you do this now? Print the data. How do you print the data? How do you print it? Print off. Will it print the values and keys or only keys will print off? Only keys will print. So I will write what here true. I am writing print of what? Come on. Next of what? DITER. ITER. I'll say try here. Print of that. Except here. Stop iteration. Stop iteration. And I say what here? Break. Execute this. And see students. I got 10, 20, 30, 40. Only keys are coming. I want to print the value also. Any chance is there? So I'll write it key is equal to next of what? DITER. I get it. I'll print here. I'll print here. \t. Key value printed. Then followed by what? Value also I want to print. Dot what? Format of k comma d dot get of what? K. Almost forget, right? Get function, something like that. If you did not forget, I'll ask one more question, ready to answer. I'll prove that you already forget. Right? You see. So output is coming like that. This is one thing. The same thing, if you said you did not forget. You did not forget. Now I'm asking the question. Now if I write like that, you'll get what? First of all, exception will come. Why exception will come? Why exception will come? Because it is already exceeded or not. If I run my code again, where is my ITR is pointing? Lost. It won't print again. It won't print again. You see that? It will give you what? After that, nothing is printed. Why? Already it is exceeded now. In order to get the data once again, you do what? Get the data once again. Rebuild your object. Rebuild your object. Again convert the dict into second time. Right? Now you see the answer will come like this. Okay. Now in place of this, can I write anything else? Anybody else can answer my question? D of Chapama. Very good. D of off means what? I have to write this curly braces on, square brackets on, braces on, square braces for square brackets. Right, good. Anyhow, only one girl is remembering. Really good. Appreciating. So D of K. Chala mandi gurtuledu asalu. Adi mana talent. So this is the data which is coming. But our desires are very big, but remembering is very low. So this is about D of K. So Ambika, correct mom. D of K you need to pass it. This is about kind of things known as what? Iterable object. Iterator, how do you convert it? Let us coming to that. I hope you understand. Such a big data which is present into some remote machines. I don't want to get the same data into my machine. I'll convert that entire iterable object which is there in the destination machine. I will get it in the form of only on demand. For that, I'll go for what? Iter. Go to the place. Now I'm going to take up. Go to the place. Now I'm going to take up. The function name is called what I will take. Go to the place. I'll bring that data for you. So there I am having your backup. So there it is called iterator. 1 minute, somewhere else it is there. So there we have what iterator. There I will show you. Try to see this now and try to read. I put some little bigger one. Try to read out. Why we should use iterators? Start. In modern days, we have lots of data in our hands and handling the huge data, amount of data creates problems everyone who wants to do some sort of analysis with the data. So we have ever struggled with handling huge amount of data and your machine running out of memory, then we use the concept of iterator. So therefore, rather than putting all the data in memory in one step, it would be better if we could work with in bits or some small chunks, dealing with only the data that is required at that moment. At that moment means on demand. As a result, this would reduce the load on your computer memory tremendously. From cloud, instead of getting the total data of list, I'll get only required value only, I will get it. That will reduces much loading on your another machine. And this is what exactly the iterators will do. Therefore, you can use iterators to save tons of memory, as iterators don't compute their items when they are generated, but they are only called upon. They are only supplying the value when you are requiring. You can't do any indexing, slicing, all those. Whether it's giving the value whenever you are in demand. Iterator in Python object is used to iterate over all iterable objects like lists, tuples, digs, str, and sets. Iterator object initialized by using iter method. That means created. It uses next method for iteration. Here ITR is used for converting iterable object into iterator object. Next is used for obtaining the next element of iterable object, and no next element is then we get an exception called stop iteration. On the object of iterator, we can't perform indexing and slicing operation because they supply the value only on demand. See here, S is equal to Python, converting the iter of S and printing the value by letter it is getting printed. Following me? Similarly, there is one more thing. My tuple is equal to apple, banana, cherry, and it is very simple. Nothing is difficult. And get next, we are applying it. This is about what you know, iterators in Python. So students in online, I hope you understood. This is my iterators and generators, what I am interested to tell. Okay. So this is a concept, what I am interested to tell students. Generators and the concepts of this is done. So finally, I am going to conclude that. Now I am going to say my course is over. I gave my number to you. I gave my mail ID to you. Once if I gave my number to you means what? Indirectly I am with you only. If any sort of doubt is there, most welcome. But don't put the doubt in such a way that, sir, explain multi-threading in detail. In WhatsApp, I may not type everything. It's impossible also. In lunch time, when I am in the classes, any message come, any call will come, I don't lift it. In my lunch time between 1 to 4, I am going to answer your doubts. Any doubts, put a precise doubt so that I can communicate with you. I'll give a response. Even if you give a message at 9 o'clock, don't expect that sir will give you between 9 to 9:10. Sir will have some break. He will give that break time. No, between 1 to 4 or 1 to 3:30 p.m. This only my doubts session. Even night time after 9 to 10 in middle p.m. I'm going to give my time. This after reaching to my home, I'll be clarifying your doubt by typing in the WhatsApp. Right? So even though I gave my number, you will not send any doubt to me. I don't know why. I gave my number, everything to you. Right? Okay. Any doubts are there? Feel free. If you call also, since I am in the class, I cannot lift. If you call in the middle of 1 to 4 or 1 to 3:30 middle, I can talk to you. When I am in traffic, I cannot talk because in 2016, when I am talking to my friend, that time when I am driving also I used to talk earlier. From 2016, I stopped because I was fall down on the road. Because I am talking, I'm wishing to my friend birthday, happy birthday. During wishing time only, I fall down. So I don't know what that friend has thought of it. From that time onwards, talking in the phone is very dangerous. That's why students, you talk to me in the lunchtime, I said, I don't think that sir is busy. You know, I'm having the classes continuously. So offline students, online students, all the best. Best of luck. God bless you. And praying that you need to have a good memory. Good memory. You should not forget the things and good opportunity. Read well and write NASCAM test by reading my complete notes. Okay. After your things are over, I'll talk to online students also. After this is over, I'll talk to that. Okay, now students. So now it is 8:22. My class is over. And feel free to talk to me. Any doubts are there? Okay, now? Don't ask me, sir, send resumes, send notes, all those things. I'll keep this total notes in two parts, zip file 1, zip file 2. I'll keep it after in this week, tomorrow, today, this week, I'll keep that total notes to you. Okay, students? Shall we stop the class? So that I can speak to online students also. For 10 to 15 minutes, I speak to them also. Okay, now? Shall we have stop the class? Okay, online students, you can hold on. I'll talk to you. Okay, students, all the best. Tomorrow onwards, don't try to sleep. Try to wake up and try to refresh 10 to 15 days. Then go for NASCAM writing exam. Okay, right. All the best. Thank you, mom. Right now, no. Right now, I'm busy with Python classes. We'll see that. If anything is there, we'll let you know. Right. Number ఇచ్చాను కదా ఆ నంబర్ కాదు ఉంది కదా నంబర్ ఇచ్చాను ఆ నంబర్ కాదు సరే సార్ ఆగండి నేను మాట్లాడతాను. If you want to talk to me, you sit down. Sit down. If you want to talk to me, you wait for 2 minutes. Right, mom. Very good. God bless you. I'm into this. Google Drive lo పెట్టేసి. సరేనా? Right, right. ML, machine learning. Healthcare is also one, but yeah, do that using ML. Students in online. Yes, ma. Swapna.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
First, I would like to thank you for this course, sir. You explained so well, and we got so much of knowledge. Thank you for that, sir. And one more thing, sir. You provided 100 questions in first set, no, sir? Can you provide the rest of the questions?
Yes, I will give you. Rest of them also I will upload.
Okay.
Rest of them also I will upload. Yeah, I will keep going on keeping new examples in our Google Drive class. So it is going on keeping different things in your Google Drive class. It is going to be updated for you. You will get notification now.
Yes, yes, sir.
So you'll get it. So if I'm teaching the course is there, no problem solving approaches are there. You attend that in the Sundays when I'm
Yes,
keeping it.
definitely, sir.
So because it
Definitely.
gives you a lot of intelligence working on the coding part. So
Okay.
regularly we will keep, even though class is over, I will keep the regular updates in your Google Drive class.
Sure, sir. We
I'm-
have access for that, no, sir? In
Yeah, you can
future
have
also.
access. You can have access.
Okay, okay. Thank
Okay,
you for
ma?
that, sir.
Right, ma. Thank you. Right, ma. All the best.
Thank-
Next, Ashwin Patil. Student name is Ashwin Patil.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Could you please share your email ID and mobile number once again? I missed couple of classes.
Okay, ma. I'll give you the number. I will give you my number. See, kvr1.java@gmail.com
Okay.
and 98494555293 is my mobile number. Okay, na?
Okay. Okay, sir. And one more thing. Can we get Prashant's notes as well if he is okay?
See, ma, Prashant is not given that other notes. Prashant
Okay.
did not give the notes. Only he gave that part only. He
Okay.
did
Okay.
not give that. So why don't you prepare, Ashwin?
Yes.
Please
Yes. I
prepare,
will.
ma. Okay.
And thank you so much for this course, sir,
Thank
and
you,
for motivation as well.
Yes, thank you,
I
ma.
do remember my school days. My
Yes.
teacher also like you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashwin. If any 24th new batch is starting, any friends are there, you can intimate.
Okay, sir.
4 p.m.
Can you? Yes, sir. Can you please put that details on the screen so that I can copy?
Definitely, I will keep it.
Email ID and your number, sir.
Definitely. What, ma?
Email ID and your number, sir. I need to note it down.
It's there, no? I already said, no? It's like that.
1 second, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma. So next, Naveen Kumar, my dear student, Naveen Kumar. Naveen Kumar. Naveen Kumar. Kiran. Kiran.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Kiran,
first of all, yes, sir. Sir, first
Kiran.
of all, thank you. Sir, my voice is audible.
Yeah. Tell me, ma.
First of all, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
So,
Kiran.
సార్ మీరు మా లైఫ్ లో ఒక టర్నింగ్ పాయింట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మై
Thank you,
ఎల్కేజీ
Kiran.
నుంచి ఎంతో మంది ఫ్యాకల్టీని మేము చూసాము
Okay, ma'am.
ఇంజనీరింగ్ లో కూడా వాళ్ళందరినీ మేము కొంతమంది మర్చిపోయాము బట్ మిమ్మల్ని మర్చిపోము కేవీఆర్ ఒక బ్రాండ్ అని
Thank you, Kiran. Thank you, Kiran.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్
Right.
ఇప్పుడు ఇది మన పైథాన్ ఇది ఉంది కదా సార్ లింక్ డైలీ మన నోట్స్ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తుంది అది వర్క్ అవుతుందా సార్ నెక్స్ట్
ఏది మా అప్లోడ్ ఇది గూగుల్ డ్రైవా
అవును సార్
ఉంటుందమ్మా ఉంటుంది యూ కెన్ ఈవెన్ 4 years నుంచి కూడా ఉన్న లింక్స్ ఉన్నాయి డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ఇట్ యు విల్ గెట్ ఇట్
అంటే నేను కొన్ని నోట్స్ నేను ఇంకా డౌన్లోడ్ చేయలేదు సార్
ఉంటది డోంట్ వరీ ఇట్ విల్ బి దేర్ ఓకేనా
స్మాల్ రిక్వెస్ట్ సార్
టెల్ మీ
సార్ ఎక్కడైనా ఎక్కువ హైరింగ్ జరుగుతుంటది కూడా మీరు అక్కడ డ్రైవ్ లో అప్లోడ్
Definitely, I
చేస్తారు
will keep that alerts also. Recruitment alerts also, I will keep it. Okay, now?
ఓకే సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
I'll keep it.
Thank you.
All
Thank you so
updates
much,
of
sir.
our classes, we will keep it in that all classes, I will notify you. Okay?
ఓకే సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో
Right.
మచ్ సార్
Right, Kiran. Naveen Kumar. Manju, student, Manju Reddy. Manju Reddy.
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Hi,
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your class. So I
Thank
have I have one advice, sir. I required one advice. So right now I'm working as a DevOps engineer and with cloud. So Azure cloud I'm using and Linux also we will use, sir. So next time, so if I want to go for what I need to choose, advanced level or
So
course or-
after this, I always recommend you, like your profile. After the Python is over, I am always telling to the students, go for higher level, like a data science you choose.
Okay.
Because as on today, next industry, because we are thinking in a long-term manner. Data science is a very, very important in your career.
Okay.
Learn data science.
Plain data. Okay.
Data science is best for you because higher package concerned in financial manner, all these things are very important for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, Manoj. Naveen Kumar.
Yes, sir. I'm Naveen.
Naveen,
Sir,
Naveen Kumar.
thank you for sharing the valuable information and so long journey with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And it's really nice to take all the lessons.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
I'm also hardworking with my professional career and this Python also.
Yes,
So I have
yes.
learned so many things and so many tactics in getting the precise way of coding.
Okay, nice.
Here it is only automation test.
Mm.
But you have given a very deep length of coding like .NET versions of.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is also a one type
Yeah.
of good thing, but
Yeah.
again a brushing.
Yeah.
And sir, you have provided the NASCOM number. NASCOM means the software like a NIT exam, National
Yeah.
Institute of Technology. Like NASCOM is one of the high technical exam, right?
Yes. They will conduct certification test. That is called certification test.
Certification.
In Python certification, you are getting a certification from the NASCOM. It's a very good value is there.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
that you write. Read
Please.
the notes completely so that you will be getting much 80% above
Yeah.
you will get the certification. Gold you will receive, gold certificate.
Okay.
There
So
is a
that's
branch,
very
there
useful.
is a branch silver and then gold. 3 varieties of
Okay.
awarding will be there. If you get 70% above, you will get gold.
Okay.
Between 60
Okay.
to 70 silver. Between 50 to 60 bronze.
Okay.
Like
So if we want some promotions or anything further things, we have to score gold, I think, 80%.
Yes. You can get it minimum 80% you will get it. I'm telling to you, it's a damn sure that everything will be coming from our notes.
Okay.
So prepare well and then do it, write it.
And please provide the NASCOM number, sir. You have already provided, I think, in Google.
I already
Drive.
gave the number, na? I already gave the number. Even in Google Drive class also, it is available now.
Okay.
It is also available in Google Drive also. You can see that.
And you are also sharing the full type of notes in zip folders, right?
Yeah, I will share it. Maybe tomorrow I will give you entire things. You want a NASCOM number once again, I will write it. 9
yes, sir.
5 6s
5 6s
9044. This is the number. Okay.
Okay.
Right now. Right now.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Still having your class.
Right, ma. Thank you. So, Mohit, student name is Mohit.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mohit.
Sir, thank you so much for this wonderful course.
Thank you, Mohit.
Sir, as of now, these things, this particular course were foundation on the basics of basics means how Python works, what are the in depth.
Oh, yeah.
To this extension, there's anything you will be continuing. Sir, because simultaneously while attending your classes, I'm a working professional also, but I simultaneously working want to just explore these different fields in this Python. I recently gone through a lot of automation. So there's a lot going through in the automation also, but you have different fields also data science. Data science, anything you are continuing.
Mohit, that's what I'm saying now. I'll plan for that continuation of it, but I have complete classes are there on Python. The more inquiries will be there for me on Python.
Yes,
data science means, so we will see that we will continue the further another continuation of it. Also, I will plan for it very shortly. I will plan it.
Oh, exactly. And why? Because sir, like just know like these thing like this is the main important, but like just with this thing we
Hmm.
can't like right now I can't just move to this particular domain, like something I need a specialized thing, like
Yes.
because I got used to you, that's why I'm just asking like is there any continuation for this particular thing, any
Yes.
specialized program.
Yes, yes. So, but thing is, you remember, you and for the next higher level career, you always prefer to learn data science. So
Sure,
it's
sir.
always good for you.
Yeah, so then I'll be starting like from like there are like there's a lot of data, like a lot of resources in online. I'll
Yes.
start preparing. If
Yes.
something comes up, just please post in that, sir. Like please
Definitely.
like
Definitely. Hmm?
yeah, sure, sure.
Okay,
Sir. That's what.
okay, Mohit.
Thank you
Mohit.
so much, sir.
Right. Thank you,
Thank
Mohit. Bye. Bhagwan. Student name is Bhagwan.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Bhagwan.
Sir, ఎలా ఉన్నారు సార్?
Yeah, nice, Bhagwan. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Tell me, ma.
చాలా బాగా చెప్తున్నారు సార్.
Ma?
క్లాస్ మంచిగా చెప్తున్నారు అందరూ.
బాగా చెప్పానా?
సార్.
ఓకే మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సార్ ఒక డౌట్ ఉంది సార్.
చెప్పండి మా.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మార్నింగ్ బ్యాచ్ కంప్లీట్ అయింది కదా సార్, మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడు మార్నింగ్ బ్యాచ్ మీద స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది?
It will take now 4 o'clock is starting on coming Monday. After that is filled up, after that is finished, they will start 7 o'clock batch.
ఓకే సార్.
Yeah.
సార్ పైథాన్ కోర్స్ అయింది, దాని తర్వాత ఏ కోర్స్ ఇస్తే బెటర్ సార్?
Data science చెప్పాను కదమ్మా, that is the most important for you.
డేటా సైన్స్.
Yes.
ఓకే సార్. సార్ ఇప్పుడు పైథాన్ ని చేశాం కదా సార్, సార్ దీంట్లో ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే ఎలా సార్ క్లారిఫై?
You can contact, నా నంబర్ ఇచ్చాను కదమ్మా నేను మీకు.
సార్.
You send a doubt of yours in a WhatsApp, so I will reply to you. Okay na?
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. సార్
Right.
జాబ్ హైరింగ్స్ వస్తే అందులో పంపిస్తారు?
ఏమ్మా?
జాబ్ హైరింగ్స్ ఎక్కువ వస్తే
జామా?
జాబ్ హైరింగ్స్ వస్తే అందులో పెడతారు సార్, వాట్సాప్ లో పెడతారా గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ లో సార్?
నేను గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ లో పెట్టేస్తాను.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ
Okay.
సార్, మీ వాల్యుబుల్ టైం ఇచ్చినందుకు.
రైట్ మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ. Good day.
ఓకే సార్.
Nikita. Nikita. Praveen Kumar.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Praveen Kumar, good morning. Nikita, wait ma, I called you but you did not answer. Wait, I will talk to after Praveen Kumar, I will talk to you. Nikita, don't mind for that. Praveen, please.
Yes, thank you. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Praveen Kumar, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable sessions.
Thank you, Praveen.
Yeah, I've never seen such a trainer like you, because these institutes nowadays are very commercial. Only they are treating like a commercial part only, buyer and seller.
Okay, Praveen.
But we are like a teacher and student. That means a lot of difference.
Yes, Praveen. Yes, Praveen.
Yeah, thank
Because
you so much
you are
for
all
the-
experienced, because you have seen total in and out things in our career, even including me. You are, and most of them are working people are there in our batch, and they have
Yes,
seen
yes.
total in and out. Because once we take up the class, we should not think in commercial angle. We have to think about our students' point of view. We have to give complete programming things, so that you have observed it. Really thank for your comments, Praveen.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
I admire you on particular things, like you are very dedicated to the subject, and your punctuality also,
Yes, Praveen. Thank
and
you.
your
Praveen.
affection towards students. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Praveen. Because sometimes when I much concentrating on students now, because fresher level people, they may feel something, why sir is concentrating high on us. They may feel some, not everybody feeling, only 1 or 2% they may feel negative. Is it happens like that? I am asking generally from other side.
Yeah, not exactly, sir. We have seen, we
Yeah.
are already grown ups, right?
Yeah. That's
We
what.
understood that.
Yeah.
Yes, we understood that. Never
yes.
take care of, no one take care of us
Yes.
in the training institutes,
Yes,
except
because
you. I have seen only you.
Yes, Praveen. So if anybody is
for that.
sleeping, like when we make them to wake up, because they may, I think in some internally they may feel negative, anything like that, I feel, but we are doing good by making them to wake up and talking to them.
Yes,
So,
that's good, sir. Keep up that good work.
yes, Praveen.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you so much.
right, Praveen, thank you. Thank you for your compliments. All the best.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Right. Nikita, tell me, ma. Nikita.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Thank you so much for your course, sir.
Thank you, ma. Nikita. Thank you.
You are a wonderful teacher, sir. You explained everything clearly.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Tell me, ma.
How many times we can attend NASCOM exam, sir?
This team, I am telling to you, Nikita, please prepare well. First attempt only you'll get 80% above, ma. I am telling to you.
Okay, sir.
There is no doubt in that. Read well, prepare well our notes. Programming you prepare. Loops, functions, exceptions you prepare well. Oops you prepare well. You will get 80% minimum, ma.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma?
But also, sir, how many times we can attend?
You can attend any number of times. Any number of times you can attend. There is no issue. I gave you that number, na? You please contact. And don't get that in the mind how many times we can attend like that. You can qualify. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right, ma. Read
Thank
well
you so
notes. Okay, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Manohar. Student name is Manohar.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Manohar.
Thank you for classes, sir.
Thank you, my dear student.
సార్ నాకు చిన్న డౌట్ సార్.
చెప్పండి మా.
సార్ మీరు ఇప్పుడు డేటా సైన్స్ పైథాన్ తర్వాత డేటా సైన్స్ అయితే బెటర్ అంటున్నారు కదా సార్. అయితే కొంతమంది అంటే రిలేటివ్ సంథింగ్ వాళ్ళు కూడా ఎథికల్ హ్యాకింగ్ ఏఐ అంటున్నారు వాళ్ళు. ఈ మూడిట్లో ఏదైతే బెటర్ సార్?
యాక్చువల్ గా ఎథికల్ హ్యాకింగ్ సైడ్ ఏంటంటే మా కంపెనీస్ లో లిమిటెడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉంటాయి.
ఓకే.
నేనేం చెప్తానంటే మీకు డేటా సైన్స్ నేర్చుకున్నారనుకోండి, యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ హ్యూజ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఇన్ ద కమింగ్ డేస్. యూ కాంట్ బిలీవ్ మా, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ ఏఐ అండ్ డేటా సైన్స్.
ఓకే సార్.
యూ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ వెల్ ఆన్ దట్.
ఓకే సార్. అంటే మూడిట్లో ఏది తీసుకుంటే బెటర్ అని చెప్పేసి
ఎథికల్ హ్యాకింగ్ ఏమి అంత అవసరం లేదు. అంటే నా ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ ప్రకారము యూ ట్రై టు డూ విత్ ఏఐ అండ్ డేటా సైన్స్. ఇన్ ద డేటా సైన్స్ ఏఐ విల్ బి కవర్డ్.
డేటా సైన్స్ ఏఐ కవర్ అంత కవర్ అవుతుంది మొత్తం.
ఇన్ డేటా సైన్స్ లోనే ఏఐ ఉంటుంది. అంటే కొన్ని డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ ద కోర్స్ కరికులం.
ఓకే.
లైక్ దట్. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్.
రైట్ మనోహర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Vijay Kumar. Student name is Vijay Kumar. Vijay Kumar. Sajad. Sajad. Mohammed Sajad.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sajad.
Thank you, sir, for the kind of explanation and valuable subject for us.
Thank you,
Sajad. Explanation is superb and nice and pure and perfect, sir.
Thank you, Sajad.
Sir, regarding any placements for hiring, sir?
If any placements will come, I will keep that into our Google Drive class.
Okay, sir.
Definitely, I will keep it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sir.
Right. Happy Ramzan, Sajad.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, ma.
Ramzan is over now. Tomorrow, day after Saturday.
Tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday, sir. Saturday.
Fixa?
Sir. No, sir. I depend on we see after.
Yeah, because advanced. Because Saturday no class now. That's why I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Advanced. Happy Ramzan.
Thank you, sir. Yesterday also I got interview, sir. First round is completed.
Very nice.
This Castec company name.
Okay.
So they ask data types and variables and basic questions only.
Is all the questions from our notes?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You answered well.
Yes. They ask data types and loops also, sir. I will give nice only, but technical there, sir. Technical round also.
Okay. Prepare well. Coding you prepare well.
Yes, sir. Coding, yes, sir. Coding only.
Okay.
The role is, sir, that RPS.
Okay.
RPS. Sir, is this for good only, no, sir?
Good.
Sir, coming up, sir.
Yes.
Next further.
Yes. Next level that is.
Yes, sir. It is basically AI and machine learning, sir. Robotics.
Robotics designing. That's what I'm saying. It's very good.
So
AI related things. AI related, that is.
So package is less, but sir, can I join or like that? Getting the doubts, sir.
You before that, you robotics design, instead of going for certain field, you learn certain topic like AI, data science. You learn it.
Oh, okay, sir.
That is my advice.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sajat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Data science. Is there any classes start, sir, from you?
If anything starts small, I will let you know that. Because I am busy with all Python classes. 24th also one batch is starting. 24th, coming 24th, 4 p.m. it is starting.
Yes, sir.
So if any students are there, you intimate. If anything starts, I will intimate. If any new course from me, I will tell you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I'll
sir.
keep it in the Google Drive class.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you. Vijay Kumar, my dear student, Vijay Kumar.
Hello, sir. Good morning. I'm
Good
audible
morning.
now.
Yeah, Vijay Kumar, please.
Sir, basically, first of all, thank you so much, sir, for the class.
Thank you, Vijay.
We are from mechanical background, sir.
Okay.
Payment time మేము IT side shift అవుదాం చూస్తున్నాం. ఆల్రెడీ మాకు 3 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది.
Okay.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు IT side షిఫ్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే అప్రోచ్ అంటే మా ఫ్రెషర్ గా ఉంటాయి సార్ ఈ 3
ప్రెషర్
years
కాదమ్మా, మీకు ఇప్పుడు 3 years గ్యాప్ ఉంది కదా. నేను ఇప్పుడు అదే కంటిన్యూస్ చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే ఆఫ్టర్ పైథాన్ యూ స్విచ్ ఓవర్ టు డేటా సైన్స్.
data science. Okay.
That is a good for you. Always for the career of even civil students. Most of us after Python doing, if they complete the data science, you will get very good opportunities.
Okay.
Okay, no?
ఓకే సార్. అంటే మా ఈ చేసిన తర్వాత మాకు 3 years ఇంకా గ్యాప్ అలానే ఉంటుందా మా దాంట్లో?
ఏం లేదు, ఇప్పుడు డేటా సైన్స్ అనేది ఏంటంటే కమింగ్ ఫీల్డ్ కదా. దే విల్ లుక్ ఎట్ అవర్ సబ్జెక్ట్. దే వోంట్ లుక్ ఎట్ ద గ్యాప్స్ లైక్ ట్రెడిషనల్ పార్ట్స్ లైక్ జావా, .NET వాళ్ళు చూడరు అవన్నీ. డేటా సైన్స్ అనేది అప్కమింగ్ ఫీల్డ్ కదా. దే విల్ లుక్ ఇన్ టు ఓన్లీ ద యువర్ టాలెంట్ ఇన్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్. ఓకే, రైట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
రైట్ మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ. Shubham, student name is Shubham. Shubham.
Thank you, sir.
Shubham,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible, Shubham, please.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. I am glad to your class, attending your class.
Thank you, my dear student.
It's some. Is there any chances? Can you teach you data science for?
Yeah, we teach Django and other courses also. But right now I'm busy with all Python classes. Batch by batch it is going on starting now. That's why. So in further, if I start that now, I will let you know that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Meantime, you refresh this Python total from first to last by keeping this thing, so that whenever it starts, I will give you that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I am totally a non-IT background, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you understood Python well?
Yeah, yes, sir. I understood well. And
okay.
How many days we access the Google Drive?
You can have accessing the for long time. It will be there.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Shubham.
And sir, can you provide your contact number?
I already gave, na.
It's not the NASCOM, sir. It's
98494 55293. This is my number.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks once again. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, Shubham. Ramanujulu. Student name is Ramanujulu.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ramanujulu.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, Ramanujulu. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I learned a lot from you, sir, especially commitment and dedication towards subject. And
thank you. Thank you, Ramanujulu.
You are one of my best teacher in my career, sir.
Thank you, my dear student.
Yes, sir. Once again, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. All the best. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Possible share that question banks I am asking, sir.
Definitely, ma. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you very much, sir. Right.
Next, Abhay. Abhay, my dear student, Abhay.
Hello, sir.
Abhay, please.
Sir, at first, thank you, sir, for having a wonderful courses. Apart from subject, I have learned a lot of things from you.
Thank you, Abhay.
Sir, actually, I'm asking, sir, you always ask for to go with data science, sir, but I have heard for fresher it is very hard to get into the job of a data science, sir.
No, it's very wrong perception what people are saying. If you know because so many of our students after completion of coding, they are learning data science, they're getting